Tom, this is a movie about destiny and disadvantage, all that kind of thing. What do you, when you look at your own career, do you, do you have a sense of destiny, where it's taking you?
Oh, none. None whatsoever. I have a sense of serendipity,
Really?
which is kind of like, how did I end up here?
Well, that's a bit like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, actually, I actually put a lot of faith in that. You know, I've always said I don't have any goals. I don't have any 5-year plans. I don't know how to do this except try to do something that is surprising somewhere down the line, so that people can say, I honestly didn't expect that from this guy.
I think one thing people would wonder when there's a smart, articulate guy like you playing somebody who is a simpleton, basically, how much, I mean, that's a stretch. That's what they call a stretch.
Well,
Where do you find that character?
Well, we had to build this guy piece by piece. I mean, I can't tell you how many conversations I had with Bob Zemeckis and Eric Roth, who wrote it, about what's Forrest going to do here. It was an ongoing thing. Even when we were shooting it, even after we were done shooting it, and we were laying down some of the new narration tracks, the right way to say something and the right way, because Forrest just doesn't understand an awful lot about how the world works, and so he can't be too knowledgeable about how the world works, and there can't be too much editorializing on that.
How did you find that voice? Was it the accent, or?
Well, physically, it was probably it did come out of the clothes. We did talk about how the wardrobe was, because you see this guy sitting on a park bench, so why is he dressed the way he is? We literally started with that, and out of that came this big logic. But what defined all of these things, how he talks and how he runs and how he reacts to his fantastic life, really had to come out of this idea that he only operates at the speed of his own common sense, and that common sense has been dictated by his mama primarily. He got his common sense from his mama, so what was that and how does it translate?
You seem to be creating an alternative to the macho tradition of American screen heroes.
No, I do some macho stuff in this movie now. I'm a football star. I guess
But you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you know
I do. Yes,
I mean, you've become very emblematic in a way, whether you like it or not, for a certain kind of liberal outlook. Is that something you're aiming at, or is that a label you would prefer to?
I'm honestly not. I'm not aiming at it, because, in all honesty, I can't play those kind of parts. So I mean, I know that I can't. I'd just be doing somebody's pale imitation of a rough and tumble hero. But I think that as a moviegoer, I'm probably grown weary of every conflict being solved by a slug in the face, or a bridge blowing up, or some guy dangling. In real life, very few people honestly dangle from helicopters firing machine guns at terrorists in a boat.
Right.
I mean, that doesn't happen to too much of everybody. I can't do those kinds of parts anyway, so I got to be attracted to something else.